Hello my happy foxes and welcome back to the channel. Today I would love to talk about creating our own happiness. Creating our own happiness, I believe, is very powerful and is crucial to who we are as individuals. Experiencing happiness is important for both our mental and physical health, and we find happiness in many areas in our lives, be it in our relationships, career, and many other external factors. It's important to find balance between external sources of happiness and internal ones. But why do some of us find it so hard to do this? Why do some of us, many of us, find it hard to create our own happiness and, as a result, rely on others to make us happy? We need to realise that we cannot rely on others to provide us with long-term happiness and fulfilment, as this is something that needs to come from within. Relying solely on others to make us happy can be dangerous, and it puts our happiness in other people's hands. By doing this, it can lead to disappointment, resentment, and sometimes a sense of powerlessness. A few reasons why some people may expect others to make them happy can come from social conditioning, a lack of self-awareness, and the fear of loneliness. Society often portrays the idea of romantic partners or close relationships are essential for our happiness. And this message can lead to people believing that we need others to make us happy. Some people may not be aware of what makes them happy or how to cultivate happiness within themselves, leading them to look for others to fill that void. And in some cases, people may worry that if they don't have others in their lives to make them happy, they will feel alone, leading to their unhappiness. While relationships can certainly bring happiness, they can also be complex and they can change over time and can therefore leave us feeling vulnerable, let down, hurt, or unfulfilled. It can also create an unhealthy dynamic in a relationship. It can put undue pressure on the other person to fulfill the needs and desires, and can create a sense of entitlement or dependency. Therefore, it is important to take ownership of our own happiness and not solely rely on others to provide it. While relationships can certainly contribute to our happiness, it is important to develop a sense of self-reliance and cultivate our own sources of joy and fulfillment. This can include pursuing activities that are meaningful to us, cultivate positive relationships, practice self-care, and develop a positive mindset. Happiness is a very personal experience. It can be different for everyone, and it depends on an individual's circumstances, values, and priorities. It is not a constant state. It fluctuates and can be affected by many external factors. Therefore, it's important to actively work towards creating and maintaining our own happiness. We are ultimately responsible for it. By creating our own happiness, we build resilience and the ability to cope with changes and difficult circumstances and situations. Creating our own happiness enables us to live a fulfilled life, one that aligns with our values, our passions, and our goals. When we find happiness within ourselves, we are less likely to be affected by negative external events. And it's good to note, happiness is a journey, not a destination, and it requires ongoing effort and practice. Creating our own happiness is an ongoing process. It requires self-awareness, self-care, and self-compassion. So what can we do to help us build this powerful tool? How do we create our own happiness? The process involves self-reflection, experimentation, and a commitment to self-care. Identifying what brings us joy and learning to live in the moment will greatly help. Taking some time to think about the activities, the people, the experiences that bring us happiness and fulfillment. Make a list of these things and prioritise them in your life. I have made a video on happiness lists previously. If you want to go back and watch that, it will be in the description. Once you have identified the things that bring you joy, incorporate those into your life. Take care of yourself physically and emotionally. This can include getting enough sleep, eating well, exercising regularly, practicing mindfulness, and take breaks when you need them. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people to uplift you and bring you joy in your life. Helping others can also bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment. And also learn to live in the present moment. By practicing being present in the moment and enjoying the small pleasures in life can reduce stress and increase feelings of happiness. And that's what we want really, isn't it? Remember, creating happiness is a journey and requires ongoing effort and self-reflection. It's important to be patient and kind with ourselves. I truly hope this has given you some inspiration about creating happiness in your own life, rather than waiting for others to bring it to you. I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.